Hello viewers once again. This is another Age of Conquerors replay. Oh, you'll notice in this game I am not playing, unlike in the first game. This is a game I found online at aoczone.net. This was a part of a replay package for the Mayans, just a bunch of Mayan strategies. And I really liked. Mines are my favorite civs, so I told you in the first video that I would post some games of some expert level players. So this is going to be the first one of those. Let me know how you like it. So yeah, down to some analysis. It looks like in the beginning he's going to be putting his first 6 guys on sheep, which is exactly how I would recommend playing. Most people I've seen do that. Their very first 6 villagers go on sheep, and the next 3 or 4 go on wood. He's going to be getting his lumber camp up here. 3 or 4 on wood, and then next guy goes out to get the boars. First guy learned the boar. He builds a house partway there, which I really like. Never done it before, but I think it's cool that he's doing that. It kind of just it saves you. One of your other villagers would have to build the house if you didn't do it, and it also gives you just kind of some sight right here. So if there's early pressure, this is already setting up to be part of a wall or just give you vision. So he's going to lure the boar in, obviously. Just standard play here. The reason you do this is so that you can kill the boar right by your or right underneath your town center. Ideally, this is the ideal position to have the boar, and that's because if you kill the boar out here somewhere, there's going to be walking time, and that's not good. You lose food, so this is just the ideal position to kill your boar in. Another girl out here building another house, which is cool. More vision, and then I'm assuming that's villager's going to go lure the second boar, or not. Okay, different guy going to lure the boar. This girl is going to start the early pressure with a forward barracks, or not exactly forward, but more advanced barracks, and it's going to go for a drush, actually, which is just some early militia in Dark Age. This is the Dark Age rush, and it's meant to just harass. So he's going to come in and try and harass, and it's not always perfect, just because you see the walls here prevent him from getting to the gold miners or the wood choppers. But it's good because it forces him to throw up these walls here, and it forces him to play really conservatively. He can't really go out very much, because if he sends his villagers out to do much of anything, he's got to be afraid of these militia right here. Also, this is something he does that's really cool. For Mayans, walls cost half as much. They cost 1 wood to put up these palisade walls, and they give you 250 hit points of just blocking. It just stops him from mining on this side, and since he's mining from the other side, it doesn't play a huge role in this game. But if he were to bring this villager, oh, no need to pause it, I guess. But if he were to bring this villager over here and build a wall around here, it would cost him 12 wood, and the red player would not be able to mine that wood or mine that gold until he knocked down that wall. So I really like that he does this, and he does this in one of the other games, and it just works out really well. But it's just really nice because it forces them to waste time to kill the wall, first of all, and yeah, I guess it's just wasting time. Wastes a bunch of time, and it's just hard to knock down in late Dark Age, early Feudal Age. So it takes especially long, and it's just super cheap for you. It's 12 wood. 12 wood forces them to waste a good probably, I don't know, probably a minute or two killing all the segments of wall. And if he doesn't kill all the segments, if he just kills a couple of the segments, then it's going to still make it so he mines inefficiently, which is good. I mean, for 12 wood, that's a great bargain. Okay, so he's transitioning into a couple of archery ranges, which is really good because Mayans are an archer civilization, and their archers are cheaper. So you can just build a lot of archers when you're Mayans, and if you pair that with their just straight up economic bonus, makes them just a really good early game civilization, and even, you know, it kind of covers them for all game, even late Imperial age. They're still really strong because of this economic bonus and because of this military bonus of cheaper archers. The economic bonus, I don't believe I've explained that yet. The economic bonus just makes it so your resources last longer. So, in the example of sheep, sheep has 100 food in it. So if you kill it and you gather all the food, you're going to get a little bit less than 100 because they rot. But you're going to get around 100 food. For the Mayans, when you take 10 food from a sheep, when your villager takes that 10 food, it takes 10 food, so it's holding 10 food, but it only removes 8 food, which means that it's going to be saving you some food. Like takes 10 instead of, or it takes 8 instead of 10, which means it's going to end up giving you around 120 food out of that one sheep, instead of the 100. So that's just kind of a cool thing, and it works with any food source. So sheep, boar, deer, trees, berries, all of that lasts longer. It's going to save you some early wood because you don't need to get farms quite so early. You can wait till a little bit into feudal age before you start getting farms. If you get all of, if you get your boars and your deer and your berries, if you get all of that, you can wait a little bit longer on farms. So it's going to save you some early wood, and it's just a nice bonus to have for the rest of the game. You'll notice the unit composition he's going in early feudal age. It's heavy on archers and skirmishers, which I really like this composition, because archers are great against infantry and skirmishers are great against archers, and if you just clump them all together like that, you can target fire what you want to kill, but if they come in and they don't target fire every shot, then they're going to be auto-attacking on some of the shots the skirmishers who have higher pierce armor, which means they're harder for archers to kill. So they're going to target fire, or they're going to, auto-fire against the skirmishers, while your archers are the ones that are dealing the real damage. So that's just a nice little thing to do when you clump them up together like that. It's just much harder to target the guys you want to target, which are the archers. So that's just a cool thing he does. And he's just harassing a lot in the early game. It makes it hard for the other player to, just gather resources, which is really important. And obviously he can't end the game with these units, but he can just make it so it's a lot harder for the red player to do anything. He's just gonna keep on popping in. He's been harassing these gold choppers. Oh, and also the palisade walls are just gonna give you line of sight. This is another cool thing about doing this. It's just gonna give you line of sight, so you know what he's doing. He's got 4 or 5 guys on gold, so you can just keep coming back there and killing more gold workers because you know when the gold miners are there. So now that he's going to Castle Age, he's going to be getting the upgrades for the archers, because it's really important to get the attack/range upgrade for the archers. I would say that no matter what civ you are, that's pretty much a more important upgrade than any other upgrade, is the one that gives them attack and range, because it makes them better in 2 ways. Whereas if you get the melee upgrade for infantry and cavalry, it will give them more attack, but that's it. But giving them more range makes them, just that much better. So yeah, he's got +2 attack, +2 range now, and with this many crossbowmen, it gets really tough to deal with. The other player is the Huns, which means that he is likely going to be going knights because his stables work faster, or cavalry archers because his cavalry archers are cheaper. Those are the two general Castle Age things. I think this game he goes knights, and even with a lot of knights, it's hard to deal with this many crossbowmen, just because you can't really surround that very efficiently. Like, if you surround it, if you had an equal number of knights, all of your knights can't fight, but all of those crossbowmen can fight. So it just gets really tough to deal with a lot of crossbowmen. Obviously, knights are great against crossbowmen, but when you get as many as you can get with the Mayans, which is a lot because they're cheaper for you and you've got an awesome economic bonus, it's really tough to deal with. And then he's throwing in these pikemen to deal with the knights that his opponent is sending, which makes them obviously all the more painful to deal with. And then the Eagle Warriors can take care of enemy archers or skirmishers. So this unit composition is very solid. The Hun player is actually in a lot of trouble right now. You can see he's trying to get up that castle right there, but he's just going to be guarding it, make sure he can't get it up. This unit composition, it seems like it's strong because it's expensive and they're knights, and knights are awesome, but just the sheer number that the Mayan player has just makes it so that the knights are just totally ineffective at fighting it. There's not really much he can do here. So he charges in little micro going on with the crossbowmen to keep them alive, and then the Eagle Warriors and pikemen hunt down the knights and kill them. And at this point, it's at that point it was game over. So yeah, that was the second game that I narrated. Let me know which one you preferred. I will gladly do more of these or more of myself. Sorry, it was on demo loop, so you can't actually see the stats of that game. But yeah, I'll gladly do more of these or more of me playing with my friends. Just let me know what you prefer. Also, if you've got a civ that you would like me to spotlight, today I spotlighted the Mayans, obviously. You can probably tell. But if you've got a different civ that you'd like me to spotlight, or a different map you'd like me to spotlight, I will gladly do whatever people want me to do. So leave a comment. Just let me know what it is you'd like to see. Also, keep in mind that you can check out some of these replays yourself if you're interested, or if you prefer to watch them like this, that's cool too. But you can check out these replays like this yourself at aoczone.net. They have thousands and thousands of replays. It's a little hard to sort through the ones that you're interested in, but if you're just looking to improve, it's a great way to improve is to look at replays. So yeah, check that out, aoczone.net, and leave a comment and let me know what you're looking for when you watch these videos. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully be posting another video as soon as I possibly can.